And then right when we pulled in, I thought the vehicle shut off, but I think the power steering went out. We are well into the mountains.
Yeah, all I heard was, oh shit, and I'm like, oh, because it's raining and there's a...
How's your yogurt?
Mm-hmm.
Delicious?
Haven't had it in a while, so it's good.
Nice. Today is the day we hit Twin Lakes, guys, so we are very excited to settle down in Colorado with a beautiful view. Last year in August, we were in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, which, Missy, wasn't that beyond amazing?
Oh, yeah. I like that place.
Yeah, Pagosa Springs was kind of like a little gem. Unbelievable beauty and hiking. I'll throw a little video up here, but I'll link some below. Epically beautiful place. You got to check them out. I'm pretty excited to settle in. I don't know if Twin Lakes will live up to that, but
yeah, hope so.
Yeah, we're gonna finish eating. I've already had my coffee. Hit the road. Today, just kind of a travel day. We're about, with a stop for some groceries, probably about 5.5 hours away from Twin Lakes, and we'll settle in there. Well, it's safe to say I think we are officially in the Rockies. We're damn near gonna be. What do you think, Miss?
I mean, are you sure?
Either that or...
Aren't these just the foothills?
Shipes.
Wilkerson Pass, 9507 elevation. Look at this, pretty.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
Well, take all the good luck we can get. This has been epically beautiful. Hopefully we'll have our campsite here in about an hour, but it looks like we are driving directly into that rain. I'm just waiting for the drops to start hitting the van. I don't think it's supposed to be too heavy though. Missy's really just jonesing for her tea when we get to camp.
Yeah, we haven't had any lunch yet either. I'm starving. Need to have something to eat, something to drink. I want to stretch my legs. First world problems that we both really want to solve when we get to camp is I
right? Can use a sandwich and a coffee too.
Yeah.
Should be there shortly.
Yay!
Well, in the rain, we've pulled over.
Well,
We do have
Eddie pulled over.
Yeah, Eddie pulled over for us. See some bikers there, bicyclists doing probably the Colorado Trail or some type of epic adventure. We have an engine light. Sorry, correction. We have a battery light that came on. When the rain started, I noticed my windshield wipers are not near as fast as they normally are. Temperature definitely got warm. And then right when we pulled in, I thought the vehicle shut off, but I think the power steering went out. As I always say, I'm definitely not a mechanic, but I believe maybe the belt is having an issue.
Belt that does what?
Serpentine belt that drives everything. Would just be a guess, but I have no idea. We were attempting to get a service done in Sioux Falls before we left, just because I like to change the oil early and check the brakes.
They didn't have any appointments.
They didn't have any appointments, and I'm not sure what's happening right now. But this could definitely affect things. We are well into the mountains. What do you think, Missy? An hour from? Yeah, about an hour from Colorado Springs. So it could be worse. We could be at our campsite another hour away. We're gonna sit here, figure it out. I really don't want to turn Eddie off, but I kind of have to. And figure that out.
Well, on the plus side, we get to eat. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, it literally, the power steering went out as I turned into some type of gas station, maybe a little deli.
Yeah, all I heard was, oh shit, and I'm like, oh, because it's raining and there's a big giant puddle, and I thought, oh, he's gonna go through this giant puddle, it's like really deep or something, and he's like, no, I don't have any steering.
What they don't show you about van life on the road if you don't drive a brand new Sprinter.
Yeah.
Definitely frustrating. We'll fight through this. I got to try to figure out. We have, let me see, the code reader I bought. Do you know where it is? Is it in the back?
It should be back there where it normally, no.
In the vehicle here?
In the
okay,
vehicle.
cool. Before I turn it off, I'm probably going to plug that in, see if I can remember how to use that. Probably still has the intermantle in there. So let Missy go get her code reader, and we will go from there. The engine is not warming up anymore, but it is not cooling down. It just barely hit the 250 mark, the red mark. Battery, the heat, power steering would possibly tell me that it is the serpentine belt. We will find out. I'll be back. Well, here we are. My very unmechanic self. Serpentine belt. Just trying to find out what happened. Let's see if I can find out if all the pulleys are good or anything I can find out, the better.
While I have a break in the rain, I'm just going to go pulley to pulley, twist them, make sure everything feels tight and secure. Everything seems good so far. The final pulleys, you can see I can't quite reach. I'm just going to pull on the serpentine belt to see if it rotates and looks good. Hopefully that doesn't do any additional damage. But from what I can see down here, each and every pulley looks good. The serpentine belt does not look to be damaged.
Well, I'm simply just kind of Googling Sprinter forums, Sprinter source. From what I can tell, all my pulleys are good. Just got to identify the tensioner. It looks like there's a slight bit of wiggle in what I believe is the air conditioner one, but I got to identify that pulley again. But everything else seems good. All right. After much investigation, YouTubing, and looking, it looks like one of my pulleys, I have a little graphic I can try to throw in here. Number 7, the idler pulley might simply be gone. It might have been creating the squeak that we had at a couple Mercedes shops. Try to find that and wasn't able to, but it's been a while. So I believe I have a pulley that is gone. I need to replace that pulley, and hopefully everything will function from there. A couple videos back when we're down in Florida, the Panhandle, our hiker trash friends, Root and Flash, are actually out here in their Sprinter they just built. Their new, beautiful Sprinter they just built. So they're down in Colorado Springs, about 1 hour where we just came from. So they're going to come up tomorrow morning, hopefully, if they can find the parts. There's still a lot up in the air, but they can find an idler pulley, and since we have to replace the belt anyway, it'd be great just to have a new serpentine belt, and attempt to do this in this parking lot and see how that goes. If not, I will probably get towed down to Colorado Springs, have a Mercedes or a repairman go ahead and do it if we need to wait for parts. And we will have a little vacation in Colorado Springs. So, yeah, what you gonna do? Very, very frustrated, but not a lot that we can control right now. So we're gonna spend a night in the Badger Basin gas station and deli, and roll with the punches. Van life and nomadic life isn't all just Instagram and fun stuff. Sometimes you run into some shit, and we ran into some shit. So we're gonna chill, try to use the rest of the night here, see what happens tomorrow, and we will update you. For now, we're gonna lick our wounds. Well, morning. I'd like to say good morning, but we'll see how this day goes. We are in a gas station, waking up in a gas station parking lot, as previously mentioned. I guess at least it's beautiful outside. I can see the mountains in the background.
Our friends down in Colorado Springs were able, I believe, please let this work, to get a new serpentine belt. Excuse me. The 3 pulleys in the system, I have one that seems to have just disintegrated. 2 more that are in the system of the serpentine belt. So we're going to try to replace all 3, put a new belt on, and see how it goes. I'm about the furthest thing from a mechanic. But, you know, I'd like to see somewhat intelligent IT guy, can kind of understand stuff. Our friend coming up, Root, is much more mechanic than me. Yeah, we're going to break this bitch open in a gas station parking lot and see how it goes. So that'll be interesting.
Good morning. Good morning from the van. The broken down van, but it's okay. It's the life of van life. Now just think about this. If you were in your house, you wouldn't have this problem, but you might have a water heater that blew up, or an air conditioner that broke, or a heater that decided didn't want to run anymore in the dead of winter. So we all have our struggles. This is apparently ours.
Just don't got to tow your house.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Nobody said van life is easy, and I know Instagram makes it look this picture perfect
Glamorous,
stuff,
yeah.
and it is so much of the time.
Awesome.
Absolutely what Instagram makes it to be, and then you have this. So.
Yeah. Those are just the valleys.
We're going to fight through this a couple more hours. Our friend should be here. The gas station said we could sleep overnight because they have a no overnight parking rule. They're not going to let us stay a second night, so we got some shit to figure out.
Yeah.
But for now, wait for our friends, have a coffee,
Have some breakfast.
try not to be too frustrated,
Yep.
and see if I can look like a fool trying to be a mechanic a little bit later. All right, coffee time. Oh, that's up close and personal.
Is he right next?
Well, our saviors are here, our parts are here, and of course, immediately when our parts come in, I don't know if you can see this, probably not on the screen, but it is starting to rain. There is Root and Flash right there in their Sprinter, and let's go do some work in the rain.
Hi!
You wearing your Melly?
We're here!
Hello. Hi, honey. Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Skinny.
Look at this! I like it.
My baby.
Your belly looks so good.
Hi.
The world hates us these days. Did you
Yeah.
notice it just started
Now it's
spraying
gonna
months
rain.
ago?
I know.
There is no more luck left
I
for the
know.
bots.
The luck is gone. But
Hopefully
you're
we'll be up
here.
and running.
We're lucky for that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, hello.
Very happy to give good news. It's a little loud here at the traffic, but happy to give good news. We're back up and running. We have a serpentine belt. That gentleman right there just saved the day. Holy shit. All right. We've started up, we've tested it, everything looks good. Wasn't really too bad a fix at all. I guess I gotta stop being so afraid of being a mechanic. And we're gonna be on the way. And just like that, really not just like that. That was not the hardest thing, but not too bad. We're on the road.
Yay!
Worst case scenario, Root and Flash are behind us in their van. We got the new pulley put on, the new belt put on, and it's time to test it out. Hopefully all positive video from here.
Yes.
We were hoping to film the repair of the van for you, but we were up against a pretty tight time crunch. If Root and I were not able to get it repaired, I needed to get a flatbed tow truck up the mountainside, get us connected before the gas station closed. They gave us one night, which we're lucky for that. Also, we would have had to make arrangements for somewhere to stay and how to get a hold of additional parts. So for the time crunch, we weren't able to do any recording, which is a shame because we try to record everything for you guys to show you the ups and downs, and also you probably would have got a kick out of me attempting to play a mechanic for a few hours. Welcome to Twin Lakes BLM land, guys. I can't explain after a really long day how amazing it feels to finally get here. We're looking forward to do some relaxing and some hiking. Stay tuned for some fun.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat him. I forgot about him.
It's going to be a heck of a sunset. Very excited for that. But for now, Missy is going to make dinner.
I am going to start chopping vegetables.
We are just ecstatic to be not at a gas station with our engine apart.
Yes.
And to be here. I'm hoping
Amazing.
the sunset, the stars, the lakes, and then tomorrow the CDT, Continental Divide Trail, and the Colorado Trail combine, and it's right in this BLM area. So we're gonna go do some hiking as well.
Correct.
If you've been with us long enough, you're well aware that sunsets are one of the things we love most about being out in Mother Nature. So after a very trying 36 hours, we're going to kick back, relax, and enjoy this sunset. It's well deserved. We will see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel, guys. Have a fantastic evening and keep adventuring.